Buddy, welcome to the Studying Brew episode 1031. Wow, that's a lot. First and foremost, I want to talk about this. Hey, prayers to a lot of people in our Kona family. We have a lot of people in LA. I haven't touched base with Renee, but Renee lives out there. He's right where the fires are at for Sunset Fire. He's right there in the Hollywood Hills area. We got quite a few people out there. And then we need to pray for Jean and her family, by the way. Jean is always on here. She's got a son who got evacuated, and I think around Calabasas, got another, I think a daughter out there in Malibu, got family in Pasadena, and all their grandkids' schools all burned down. It is devastating out there. And I feel sorry for anybody that I've missed. Either I didn't know you lived in LA, or maybe I missed it. I know we got a lot of people that are from LA and do have a lot of LA ties. Shoot, I wear an LA hat most of the time. I just want to say prayers. It is devastating. Just be counting your blessings that you all made it out and you're safe, or at least I hope you're safe. And that's all. Life is the most precious thing we could lose. So if you have your life and your family's lives, just count that. Just count that. Everything else can be bought or rebuilt, right? We can do this again. Got to keep it positive, but the most important is your lives, and those are unreplaceable. So just a lot of prayers for everybody going through it. All right, I just wanted to make sure that I touch base with that and make sure that yeah, Jenna pointed out Renee is in LA. Yeah, he's right there in Hollywood. So everybody be looking out for Renee. If you see him, text him. I will try to reach out to him too as well. Yeah, everybody stay safe out there. Oh my gosh, it is a lot going on. A lot. And then of course all the snowstorms, the winter. It's a lot going on right now. I didn't want to come on here and be such a bummer at first, but I got to talk about it. Got to send some prayers out. It is on my mind, and I wanted to make sure I hit it off right off the get. So prayers for everybody, and let's take our minds off of it for a bit. Because if you're in Southern California, that's all we're thinking about is the wind, fires, and I lived through it. I still have PTSD from when I went through it in 2007 with the San Diego fire. 100-mile-an-hour winds whipped through my neighborhood and wiped out pretty much everybody in my community on one side. And I literally had to help people dig through their houses, and it is scary. When you have people telling you to get out, don't hesitate. Get out, please. Don't don't wait. Get out. The especially when it comes to fires, it is I can't even tell you guys
Sorry.
how fast it is. Brandy's board. I can't tell you how quick it is. Like 100 just imagine a wall of fire coming at you at 100 miles an hour. You barely have time to get out. So when they tell you to move, you got to move. Get out as fast as you can. Don't hesitate. When that comes with everything, guys, don't be playing around with it. You never know if you get trapped in this stuff. So make sure that you get out. And anybody that's already out, let the Kona family know if you need anything. You post on the Discord. Let me know if you're going through it. I don't ever do GoFundMe's on my Discord, but I'll allow it. I know some of y'all are going to need a few extra bucks, and I'm not promising the world or whatever, but if I can generate a couple extra bucks so you can go buy some toothbrushes and some clothes, or a place to stay, that'd be great. I can do that. So let me know what we can do to help out. Just prayers for everybody. All right, let's do this for the next 30 minutes or so, or maybe shorter. Let's get ourselves into a positive mindset. Let's get ourselves ready to go take some exams, because it's for tomorrow that we got to prepare. It's for the next day. It's for our future. It is for what we can help, right? We can't help disasters. There's nothing that we can possibly do to help disasters, right? A lot of these things are out of our hands. They're in God's hands, right? They're not in our hands. So the only things that I always say that we can only help, especially when I'm feeling it, is my attitude, is my actions. That's the only two things in life that we have a control over. So tonight we're going to focus on our attitude, and we're going to concentrate on our actions. And sometimes these kinds of distractions, especially like studying, can really get you through the tough spots, can really get you through a lot. Brandy used the studying. We were going through it. We were both of us really. We were going through it with our custody battles and all of our recent divorces and everything else. It was a lot. Plus, we were transitioning to restarting our whole lives together. It was a lot. We were really forged in fire between, pardon the pun, but we were forged in fire. We were iron forged in fire into steel, and we really hung on to it. And Brandy, one of the things was studying. Studying got her through it. It got her focused on a new direction, a new area of life, a new growth, a whole new everything. So being able to focus on something like that will help you get through it and keep your mind on something positive. And that's what you want to do, is focus on the positive things you can do. We, like I said to last night, we had one of our students is actually a nurse in oncology, and I was telling her that we have had many students that were studying while going through cancer treatment, through chemo, and that's what got them through it, is studying. We've had some people that were going through some other losses and things in their personal lives, and this is what got them through it, through loss. I know I talked to a student not that long ago, and he lost his wife, and he's going through it, going through the holidays. Can you imagine, right? So when you love gone, I know how it is. It is on the top of my head, right? Um, you got to focus on things that really propel you, really add something positive, something you can focus on that keeps you going. Yeah, and most importantly, hopefully, it stops your mind from spinning round and round and thinking about all the things that you really have no control over, and you can't do nothing about. Right? You can't do anything about. Um, so tonight we are going to do. I call it Kona Wild. Brandy decided tonight, she spun the wheel of Kona between content, between techniques, between content and techniques, between studying tips, between all the different things that we could have done tonight.
Yeah, I forgot. I was gonna do something else.
She spun the wheel and randomly landed on techniques. Correct?
Sure. Yeah.
Yep. Way to play along, Brandy. Yep. So she spun the wheel and she got on the techniques. She's my T personality here. She's like, what wheel? What did I spin? Anyways, we're gonna do techniques tonight, and that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna have fun with it. And are we gonna need to know content?
I think so.
All right, there you go. Well, my name is Andy. I am the guy that runs the back office here, trying to keep the positive going, trying to keep the message going, trying to get us to go on this 30-minute venture of free studying of our securities license. Please tell a friend, refer a friend, but you're not here for my promotionals. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get a pass notice. This is just a snippet of the things that we teach Monday through Friday, and we have a lot of stuff lined up for our members. And we do more than this, just this nightly thing. So check us out. If you're watching this on YouTube, please take advantage of the free, but please take advantage and tell everybody about us, share, let a friend know, get to subscribe, notify, all that great stuff. So let's get to it, Brandy. Let's get on to it. If you are not turned on to Kona, we want you to be turned on to Kona in our ways. We are different than everybody else. Scan the QR code and hit the links in the chat if you are on live. The QR code will direct you to my link tree, and you can go ahead and watch an orientation video. Explains all the stuff we have available for Kona and how it all works. We got books, we got course videos, we have live exam sessions, we got all member sessions, we got small group tutoring, one-on-one tutoring, daily accountability. If you need it, $50 to $500 is different options available. We are running a promo. I'll put that up on the screen soon. Available books are SIE 6 and 63. We even got something for the 26, 65 coming soon. That Kona community that I was talking about, where you can post up, that's our on Discord. We have all of our students, we try to get them onto the Kona community. It's a great place to be. We're positivity, get help. Like I just said, we're out looking out for each other. If you're if you're late or you didn't hear me or you skipped over it, if you do need some help and you want to reach out over on the Discord, let me know, and we'll post up and help you out if we can through these devastating times. All right. Contact me at 951-290-3077. Give me a call, give me a text, and you can connect with us on Kona and everything about there. I mean, I hate to be such a bummer, but we have this platform and we have a lot of people that necessarily aren't on live and they do watch the replays. And if I have a platform to help, I will use it. So will Brandy. That's who we are. We have a 20% discount right now. New year. Sorry, words are. Hold on here. Let's do that again. New year, new you special. Because Brandy doesn't like the word sale.
No, I don't like the word sale.
20% discount first month off of select tiers. The PMA is free. We got it running since January 6th. We're going to run this till January 16th. Join up. It is on Patreon. You can get that link over there on my link tree. 20% off that first month off select tiers. Check it out. SIE 65 Kona Study Hall. We got small group tutoring all happening tomorrow. Check that email that you get from Patreon. It already hit your email box. It's got all the access that you need. It is on Zoom, so check that Zoom code out. We got Spotify audios. We got Kona and Spotify together, like peanut butter and jelly. We got some audios over there, so you guys can listen to that as you are, doing whatever you got to do. Doing whatever you got to do. Might be like my man Ohio, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of snow.
Yeah.
You know what you got to do with snow?
Stay inside. Don't even bother.
No, that's what you do. I should have rephrased it. Do you know what most people got to do when they're in the snow?
They should be staying in.
They should, but if you want to go anywhere, you got to shovel it. And shoveling may be what is in his future. So I'm going to say, hey, Tim can put in some ear pods, some ear buds,
headphones,
maybe the over the ear, probably keep his ears warm at the same time.
He said barbecue.
And, well, he's using that flame torch to, torching the whole driveway.
That would be the.
He's like one of those dudes with a flamethrower in the neighborhood, just flamethrowing everything. He's like, I don't shovel a flamethrower. While you're doing that, you can go ahead and listen to some audio. Get your study on. Get all that going on while you shovel the snow, lay the salt. As they say in England, the gritty. I didn't know that, but the gritty is what they call the salt. Get that going. All right, you ready? Yeah. Tim barbecue, dude. How much? I'm like, I'm like going like in my head, my barbecue brain's going, wow, wonder how much wood he goes through to keep that hot. You know what I mean? Do you do a wood fire barbecue? Like my brain is now stuck on barbecue. I'm like, how does he do that? How does he regulate the temperature? All right, I got to get back on here. Test taking techniques tonight. We're gonna go over that techniques after the brew. I'm gonna hit that up. Like, how do you do that, Tim? Techniques. We're going to do it. Brandy says we don't need a lot of content. We're going to show you how to answer some questions like we did last night and how to get to that answer. I hope some of you took some flash quizzes last night. I hope some of you practice because you got to get good at it. Rule number one to these technique nights, one is you're not allowed to ask what exam did that come from. It does not matter. We use this. I'm telling you guys, my kids using it in school. They're using it anywhere there's a multiple choice exam, just taking advantage of these exams by learning the techniques. We got a lot of people using it to get their MBAs. It doesn't matter. It's the same stuff. We don't break it down for their exams. We just say, hey, it works on every exam. Try it. And then they use it over there. So it really doesn't matter. No content needed. Rule number two, how do you get good at anything? Got to practice. Got to practice it. Got to practice it. Well, I wasn't really good at that one. Last question. How many times have you been told that, Brandy? I do this. I take a quiz and I try. And I just don't get the same results.
Sometimes it's I just tried it once.
I just tried it once. Dude, can you imagine if you're playing basketball and you're trying to be like Kobe and you're like, dude, I did that crossover, fade away. Didn't go in. Kobe did that. He's like, I'm trying to be like Jordan. He was trying to be like Jordan. Can you imagine if he was like, missed, forget it. How different would it be? What if the Jackson 5 decided not to sing? Well, we know Joe would have made him anyway, but that's a bad one. With the Jabbar family. You know what I mean? I don't know why all my references are old. You know who the Jabbars are?
I know.
Wow. There's a lot of them.
Kareem.
Al Jabbar is hearing you. Anyways, let's go. You don't know the Jabbar family? We listen to different music.
We do. 100%.
We listen to different music. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Oh, there's some people that heard you.
Anyway,
I'm going with C.
I'm not. I'm going with
I would do it.
the number.
Yeah. Can't the number is it. Diana even said it. She's like, "What? See, fool? Have you not been on 1,031 episodes?
No,
Numbers,
it's
always a tail.
it's the number rule.
I'm not always right. Do you want to teach a little tonight or nah? We should just grind in the techniques.
No, just techniques.
Technique
Tomorrow I'll teach a little
in the members
because it's a
in
serious
the
thing.
member session tomorrow. Be there, especially in the SIE going over this stuff.
Right.
Never know.
All right. This one is a visual. Inner positioning. I always think of like
Getting that inside position.
this is how like I don't know how to describe it. So like I was sitting here, right? This is me. I was sitting here and then I had my dog Kona, right? And here's Kona. And then Spanky decides that he's just gonna try to weasel his way in between. That's inner positioning.
I was gonna do the basketball reference, but I'm glad you did that.
Yeah. But it's when the second dog tries to get in between.
I would have done a sports reference,
Right.
but I think this relates to people more.
Backing away. Ooh, moonwalk. I like that. That's a good one. Right. So that's a good one. Like, thank you for that. Yeah, because backing away. That's literally it. Like, I'm backing away visually, right? Free writing. Yes, it does have a dash in it. Free writing means like it's probably
Just trying to
you got something for free.
get a free ride. You know that one friend never chips in for gas?
Yes.
Well, you're going there anyway. Yeah, it'd be nice if you give me like a couple bucks, you know?
Something for free. And then GTA, like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that is a free ride. Dan is gangster. She
And
can't
then
help it.
churning, we all know churning is butter. Or like Andy said the other day on the Studying Brew, it's turnover.
Right. When you churn butter, you're actually turning it over and over. That's how you make butter.
So this one we do have to review. And
You can get some good triceps, by the way. If you ever did try it churning, get some good arms.
chat, Michelle said that Spanky will always, from here on out, be inner positioning in my mind. Good.
Yes,
should
good.
because that's
what he does.
Yes. I have a story.
Coach
for
Brandy is drawing once more. Yeah, it is. It could be. It could. Oh man.
A customer contacts her registered representative to buy an OTC stock rather than buying the shares directly. I just saw that, guys, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's Spanky getting in there." Spanky's my dog. If you guys want to know, Spanky's my other dog.
I think they figured. I didn't think they thought we had a kid named Spanky that hasn't been used since the Rascal days. You know what I mean?
You never know. I want you guys to know he's a dog.
We have Spanky, Alfalfa. We have the whole gang.
All right. Yeah. Okay. This one I was really hoping that the answer was C because this is the shortest. But then I looked a little bit closer at the words. This one says only. This is never. And then I got the as well as new accounts and just existing, right? That's what's going on in these. And so I looked at the question and it says the true, right? Because it's capital, so it draws your attention. Basically, the dude's retiring, right? He's 70. So he's gonna retire and he wants his continuing commissions in his retirement.
Heck yeah.
If you're
I don't want that cash flow shut off.
Right. Guys, if you're retired, you're not doing new accounts. I'm not even talking about the compliance of that. I'm talking about, bro, you're retired.
I'm retired from working. I'm not retired from getting money.
Yeah, like you're retired. You're not working. You're retired. So that is out, and that is why the answer is
Tim's like, preach on, brother. I ain't trying to work, but
I mean, I
still want that cash.
If you're retired, you're not working. So if you're gonna get new accounts, don't retire.
Don't turn off that cash faucet.
Seriously. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash. Again, this is one of those things where I was like, ooh, it's 2 words, right? But I was like, okay, I did this yesterday and I was like, it can't work again. So I did.
Diana says it is.
I know. I did a quick look. And honestly, I'm going to be real with you guys. I did click C.
Right.
And I was like, how dare I be wrong? I know I said it. I said it like that. That's so pompous. And I apologize for that. But I was like, there's no way. I know 529 plans are invested content wise. I know 529 plans are invested in mutual funds. And then I looked at the question and it doesn't say invested in.
Nope, it does not.
Contributions.
Contributions to a 529.
Yeah, I don't use mutual funds to contribute.
No, you
I
don't.
don't use bonds to contribute. I don't use
No.
stock
No.
to contribute. No, I use
Didn't listen to me on the last one. We ain't turning off that cash flow, Jack.
right. Do you guys see what I just did there? Like that's like the one mistake that could happen if you guys don't look at the question. Do a quick look at the question.
Demonstrating once again, guys. Sometimes the techniques work, sometimes they don't. We don't say 100% do they work all the time. You do have to go look at the question, especially if you're on the exam. Look at the question and make sure you catch that.
Please.
If you're just fooling around and you're quizzing,
See all day.
see all day.
I did see
because we just funning.
Yeah.
But if we're just like gonna take the exam,
there's two times that you guys need to quick look that question.
You got to put your common sense hat on. Yes. Just do what Brandy did right there.
Yeah. Your real exam and when you're doing your practice exam, like when you're practicing taking the exam, not learning. Who cares? Hit C and learn. All right. You know I had to risk.
You have to
risk. Business is a business. Market is a market.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I thought about this the other day? Market. We know we still have mini malls, right? I think we all have mini malls. Let's just visualize the market as a huge mini mall. If that mini mall goes down, it takes down all the businesses in that mall, right? Mm-hmm. Then we have a business that's in the mini mall. The mini mall doesn't shut down if a business shuts down. If nobody buys Orange Julius's anymore. It doesn't mean that a Panda won't go in there. It carries on.
True.
Anyways, that's a different way of looking at it. 1,031 times.
Like that. Liquidity risk. We always talk about mattress sales. That's what I always think of when I see liquidity. I think of mattress sales. I'm like, how could a business be going out of business for 10 years? I think that there's some faulty marketing there. And then opportunity risk is I always think of the Eminem song.
I always think, is it California the only state that has the mattress sale liquidity sales all the time? Does that happen in Utah? I wonder. Shell says yes.
Missed opportunities, by the
way. Opportunity of missing.
Yeah.
An opportunity.
All right. So question, because this is going to be a match. What type of investment risk will a company experience as a result of a diminished demand for its largest product? So a company, it's in the mall. Nobody wants the Orange Julius's anymore because they found out there's eggs in it.
Yep, I was gonna say that. Fun fact: the real Orange Julius had eggs in it. They had to take it out.
I'm telling you.
It used to have raw egg in it.
Yes, it did. I remember one time my mom made it.
Yeah, and from home.
None of us were. We were like, my dad and I. We were like, "What the heck are you doing?" She's like, "It's the recipe."
She made the mistake of making it in front of you and not wearing the hat.
No, we drank it.
Oh,
it was delicious. It was before I was vegan.
Because it was the 80s and that's what we did when our mom and dad made stuff, even if we didn't want it. Yeah. Guess what? We drank it. And you better be grateful.
My dad's all, what in tarnation?
I'll drink it. Oh, I'm going to let it go to waste.
By the way.
What are we, Rockefellers?
By the way, did you guys know, real quick, that it's colder than hail? HAIL.
Okay, that's a whole different word. Sorry. Let's go on. Let's go. No. I'm just saying. No. We're going with the HE double hockey sticks. I will. No.
All right.
Okay, we'll go with it.
Transfer agent's registrar's name, broker dealer's name, client's name. So again, it's a match. This client wants her shares held in street name. Okay, so this is a little content. I'm going to tell you what somebody told me before we started Kona as Kona. She said this is how she remembers street name. She said it's because the dealers deal on the street. The dealers deal on the street. That's where the dealers are. So dealer, street name. That's how she remembered it. Boom.
I know there's some of you on here that are, innocent, and you're like, what dealer? What on the street?
The watch dealer. I always picture, I don't know why, the trench coat and they open it up and there's all that fake jewelry in there. Want to watch?
We don't listen to the same music and we definitely didn't do the same thing in the streets, Brandy. I love you.
I didn't.
Watch dealer. Let's go with that. The rated G program. All right.
That's all gets it.
Yeah. Watch dealer.
Actually,
not the same dealer I was thinking.
Look, it linked up to OTC, which is over the counter, and she said so dealers do dealers deal drugs, OTC, in street name. She had a whole thing. But
There you go. All right, everybody, we made it through another episode. We learned a lot about Brandy tonight. I think you learned a lot about me.
Innocence.
I was talking about Jabbar. Can't believe you don't know who Jabbar is. All right, anyways, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Stay safe out there. Oh my goodness, a lot going on. We only in the first week of 2025. What a year. All right. Stay safe. Be careful, everyone. Hey, Renee's here. Renee, we want to talk about you. Prayers to Renee and everybody that lives in LA and Hollywood. Everybody take care. Yeah, take care. I'm gonna leave it with that. We got stuff going on tomorrow. We got the Studying Brew happening tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. Be here. We're gonna do some content. We're gonna do some techniques. It's gonna be awesome. But none of it can happen if you don't stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We so super appreciate you. Practice these techniques in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.